everybody, this is Baron the Bear, and this is going to be a video talking about Diablo Immortal, the mobile game. And I know recently there's been a lot of talk about how it's not been able to be out released in China, and the people are saying it's been banned and whatnot and all that stuff. I'm not 100% sure I can verify that what I'm saying is 100% correct, but I do have contacts. I've been playing games for over 30 something years now, and I have been involved in a lot of the games, game companies and mobile games and whatnot. And what I can tell you is, in my opinion, here is why it's not been released in China. Okay, and it's actually true what they're saying. It's not optimized, okay? And the reason why I say this is it's 13 gigabytes to download this game, okay? If you remember, 4 years ago when they had the BlizzCon in 2018, they did announce that they weren't going to have any computer port for this game, okay? Well, guess what? Now they do. Why did that change? Because the game is too big for a lot of people's phones, Not just that, but the data plans. I mean, I would hate to imagine what people would do, have limited data on their phones. I mean, down the game, they wouldn't have any data left, or they were overcharged for the next month or whatnot. So I could only imagine. I'm not sure what phones a lot of the Chinese people use, or what data plans they have, but I think it's safe to say they wouldn't like a 13 gigabyte game. Most of these type of games designed MMOs, RPGs that are like this game, that are mobile games that a lot of Chinese players play, they're 3 to 4 gigabytes. Okay, so that's the real reason why. I'm just throwing that out there. In my opinion, I think that's the biggest reason. They did a lot of the voice overlay. A lot of these games will only have voices. People, NPCs talk to you in the very beginning of the video. Of the games. They won't have it all throughout the whole game. Well, Diablo Immortal does, and they have a huge campaign. Most of these games only have a tutorial to walk you through, because the bottom line is, mobile game companies know people play mobile games for the multiplayer aspects, for the interaction with other players. It's not about the campaign or the voice, the talking in the game. If you want that stuff, you play a computer game. You play console games. You don't play mobile games for that, okay? Unfortunately, they changed the game, okay? That's pretty much nutshell of it. That's what they're going to have to do to get the Chinese market. They're going to have to cut the memory for this game. It's going to have to be down to 3 to 4 gigabytes. My guess, they'll probably remove most of the voice and probably have to change a lot of the campaign. They're going to probably have to do a lot of restructure, in my opinion. I think they're going to have to, if they want to be successful in the Chinese market, because believe it or not, the Chinese, they actually play their mobile games on phones, not computers. That's why, if you look back, years and years ago when they had the BlizzCon, they said they weren't going to do a port. Well, what changed? Because of the size of the game. That's what's changed. And I can almost guarantee you that the majority of the big spenders that are spending in this Diablo Immortal are playing on their computers, not on their phones. So that's the issue. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but another issue I think that the Chinese are having is they are really strict on some things. Not a lot about monetization, but I think one thing that's probably got the game flagged is the fact of the Eternal Crest being specifically separated from all the other game packs. You can only buy them using orbs, and then most likely people will spend $25 for the 10 Eternal Crest. I think that might be an issue for the Chinese market. I think that's probably frowned upon over there right now. I think that could be another reason. I think they're pushing the mobilization, the optimization as a reason, as the real reason. But I think, behind the scenes, I think it's the Eternal Crest, the whole manipulation of that, getting people to spend $25. I think that's what the issue. I think is partial. Another thing I find odd, though, is how you watch these YouTube. I watch a lot of the YouTube content on this game, and you don't hear them talk about that stuff, about how big the game is. And what. I think a lot of that's got to do with it because a lot of the YouTubers making content for this game are a lot of computer gamers, and they use computers, so they don't realize how difficult it would be for a casual gamer or someone who just focuses on playing mobile games on their phones or a tablet will have trying to play this game. It overheats your phone. I've had some of my phones only last like an hour just to play this game. And tablets, unless you're willing to spend $400 or $500 on a tablet, you're going to have issues with optimization of this game as well. And I think a lot of the Chinese people, they're very family oriented, and I don't think they can justify spending $500 on a tablet just to play a mobile game when they could just play another game on their phone. So, and here's a high suspicion I haven't been able to get anyone to confirm this, but I believe that this is another issue. Okay, they announced this game 4 years ago, 2018 BlizzCon. Okay, why did it take 4 years to come out with the game? Well, you know what the truth is? This is just speculation. NetEase had the game ready 3 years ago. Okay. Well, Blizzard and Activision, they didn't like it. They didn't think it was good enough. They wanted to put all the voice in it and all the big campaign in it and everything because they wanted to sugarcoat it, put all the icing on the cake, so to speak, because they knew that once mobile gamers would play this game and saw all the voice in the game and the campaign, they wanted to get people to think, wow, this is a really great game. I gotta spend money in this game. They really thought that they probably could make more money if they put more into the game. Well, the truth is, mobile gamers, it's all about the interaction, the competition, the PvP, the multiplayer aspect of the game. They could care less about the voices and the campaigns and stuff. They play the game for interaction. I still find it odd that other game YouTubers aren't pointing these things out. That's why I wanted to make this video for the most part, just to throw these ideas out to the people, to get everyone to see that maybe I'm on to something on this, and unfortunately, other YouTubers, maybe it's their gaming experience, maybe they haven't been playing, for 30 something years or whatnot. I do have another video I'll put in the pinned comments in this video. I do that a lot of times with a lot of my videos. I'll put a pinned comment below and it will link you to the video. It's a little longer video. Like 25 minutes. I do have a time stamp if you're looking at spending some money or something. I give you the best advice, in my opinion, how to spend in this game. And I even break down the packs and why they designed everything in the game as far as what the purchases and why they did it to get you to spend more and whatnot. I mean, I haven't seen anyone fully explain it to the depths and walk you through all exactly how they get you to spend from the start of the game. So I highly recommend. I know it's a longer video. A lot of my content's longer, but it's hard to cut down when you. And my feeling is, if you have a lot of experience and things with content, it's hard to cut things down because you know so much, in my opinion. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to check that video out, if you're really curious why they did what they did, that's the reason. In my opinion, I think I'm spot on. I think I'm spot on with this. Anyway, this is Bear and a Bear, and I'll talk to you guys later.